Hi traders, and welcome to my video on the ICT London Killzone Strategy. In this video I'm going to show you how you can use this strategy to catch moves such as this one for over 300 pips and this one for over 250 pips. So basically the ICT London Killzone Strategy is trading during the London session. Okay, so some people say to trade throughout the London session, which is from 8 till 5 p.m. GMT. I personally prefer to trade this strategy during the opening 2 to 3 hours of the London session, primarily because this is one of the most volatile times where there's high liquidity. Obviously, if you're range trading and you want to trade range-bound markets, then you might want to trade outside active trading hours. It will also depend what currency pairs you're trading. This is a pound dollar 1 hour chart. Obviously during the London session the pound is going to be the British pound will be very active, as will the US dollar. Another kill zone to keep an eye out for is the crossover of the London and the NY opening, which is in the afternoon London time or early morning in the United States. Obviously you have two of the biggest markets open at that time, so there can be plenty of liquidity and trading volume for you to take advantage of. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to focus on the London kill zone strategy, which, as I said, I like to trade around the open of the London session. Okay, and the main thing for me is I use the price action prior to the opening. Okay, so I'm not just basing trades on what's actually happening during the session, although of course I'm taking that into consideration. So I just want to illustrate a few examples for you. I probably wouldn't be looking to do much here just because the market is range bound. Basically the grey area is the London opening marked on my chart, which, as I said, is a 1 hour pound dollar chart. So I'm not going to trade in this range. Instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this level of resistance here. Okay, and I can see that that's been tested 3 times, forming a triple top candlestick pattern. I'm just going to draw the neckline in there, which is basically the support within the triple top candlestick pattern. And once I see we have lower highs here, and once I see a breakout of the support level, I'm going to say, okay, now we're in a downtrend. Let's look for some action. And interestingly enough, as you can see here, this candle is the first candle of the London Open, so the London kill zone, as it's called, and this would have been an ideal time to trade this breakout, okay, because we've had the start of the trend, we've had a nice little pullback, we've got this bearish candlestick formations going on here, such as 3 inside down. In fact, we have 3 inside downs, which is basically a bullish candle followed by a bearish candle that is at least 50% of the bullish candle's body, followed by another bearish candle that breaks below the bottom of the first candle. Okay, so that's a good sign of a bearish market. And there's an identical formation there: bullish candle, bear candle that's at least 50% of the body of the bull, and then the bearish candle breaks through the bottom. All good signs, along with the inverted hammer candlestick pattern there. Good signs of a fall in market. We also have our downtrend, price moving away from this resistance level here. We're confident for a short trade. Okay, and this is where the ICT London kill zone comes into play. The candle opens here. We're in the kill zone, the grey zone here, and we place the sell on the breakout. As you can see, that would have been a perfect entry. Lots of, as I said, high volume, liquidity and volatility around the London kill zone, which means we have getting big moves like this one. Okay, you can see prior to the opening the market was more range bound and quieter. That's during the Asian session. Perhaps if you wanted to hone in on some lower chart time frames and pick some range bound trades, that's up to you. I prefer to stick to the 1 hour charts and above, simply because they contain more price data, therefore more reliable signals from my experience, and you can also catch some big moves with less time chart watching. If we zoom out, point in question being this move here, if we got in on this breakout during the London kill zone, you know, almost 350 pips. Granted, not a lot of traders would have stayed right into the bottom. However, what we could have done is placed our initial stop loss just above this high here, The breakout was quick. As I said, it's the London opening. Things are busy. We could have then moved our stop loss to break even, perhaps locked in the trade around 50% of this bar here. And then as price begins to fall, we can move our stop loss just above the highs on the pullback. So we have a pullback here. Price continues. Can move our stop loss there. After this big fall here and then a pullback and a continuation down, we could move our stop loss there, here, 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 and milk the trade as much as possible on the way down by using a trailing stop. You can obviously close part of the position on the way down if you want. If you want to bank some profits. Yeah, so that's a textbook trade using the London Open. It's also this would be a, what's it called, the London breakout trading strategy. I do have a video on that as well. I mean, it's not the only way to trade the ICT London Killzone. This is just one particular way that I would. Other traders may just be looking for action within here. I'm not sure why. You know, I tend to look at the bigger picture, and you could always go down, as I said, to the 5-minute, 50-minute charts and day trade and pick 5-10 pips here and there. But when you can catch moves like this for 300 pips over the space of a week or two, I'm not too sure why you'd keep paying broker spreads, commissions, risk slippage, and just risk getting your trades wrong. Obviously, the more trades you take, the more chance you have of being wrong. 300 pips on the 1 hour chart for me is more achievable than, say, taking 10 pips on the 5-minute chart and getting 30 consecutive winning trades. It's just I prefer less chart time watching. So anyway, back on topic, the London Killzone strategy. So this is the next London Killzone that we have here. Okay, we know we're in a downtrend. How do we want to play it? Well, to be honest, I'm going to probably just hold off. If I'm not already in this trade here, I'm just going to draw a support level. It's going to draw the support level and just wait to see what price does. Okay, we'd be around here somewhere on that support and then just wait to see how price reacts. So probably wouldn't actually have taken a position there, to be honest with you. I'd just wait for these sort of ideal setups. No need to force a trade when a trade's not there. That being said, you can of course use other currency pairs that have the pound in them, such as the EJ, the Euro pound, and look for signals, or the guppy, the pound yen, and look for potential breakout trades on those around the London Killzone. Okay, again, the London Killzone here. You can see when it opened, we're already in this move downwards, which is why I said earlier on in the video, I don't like to stick to fixed times unless something lines up perfectly like this, just as confirmation. It doesn't mean that I would avoid a nice breakout trade like this one here, just because it's not in the London Killzone. I do think it's more probably suitable for people who are day trading and scalping, who just want to hone into the, want quick trades on the 5-minute, 50-minute charts and just use the London session as a time to do that, which ironically I think probably isn't the way that I would do it. I would do the opposite and go for a quiet time if I was scalping on the 5-minute and 50-minute charts, because less volatility would just make it easier to pick off ranges, tops and bottoms in ranges, but each to their own. Again, have another grey box here, the London Killzone. What would I do in this scenario? Well, first of all, I'd be drawing my support line up here. I'd also be seeing that quite a big move's already happened, so I'm not too sure how keen I would be to jump in this far down. But if we are to force a trade, there was a breakout opportunity here. This is actually following on from the London morning session, but it still would have been in the afternoon London time. What I personally would not have done, arguably you could have taken a long trade there. You had this consolidation here, a reversal to the upside, some bullish candlestick patterns, and some traders may have on the open here seen seen these two bullish candles and just took that trade there for 20 odd pips. The thing about this is I'm looking at the overall picture, which is a downtrend. So I'm looking for sell trades only. That being said, it is an option. Okay, perhaps during the opening of the London here, we can have our support level be in the Asian session low, and this would have been a good breakout trade just because we're in line with the overall trend. We've got the London ICT Killzone, plenty of volume, as you can see. Second hour of the London Open, a nice break out through that support level. But by now, as I said, the trend is sort of, has played out here. We're in a ranging / consolidating situation. I may just start to wait for the next trend and then start looking to take trades there. I wouldn't, as I said, only trade the London Killzone. Whilst it does add volatility and more liquidity for bigger moves. If you're trading long term, I'm not sure how much of a difference that will make. But I do understand if you want to trade on the lower chart time frames, it can be a favorable time to trade for trend trading. As I said, for range trading, probably be looking at doing the opposite and trading during quiet market periods, so I can just scalp a few pips here and there. But I actually prefer long-term trend trading myself. Well, hopefully that's given you an idea of the London ICT Killzone strategy. This is, as I said, a breakout strategy based on trend trading. There are numerous ways you can trade the London Killzone. Appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe for more. Catch you on the next one.